Hey everyone, this is David over at Mago Day Insurance Advisors coming to you today just to talk about options. So, I say a lot and talk a lot about having different options for your health benefits. So, there are all sorts of ways in which you can have set up health benefits for your company. So, most of us are familiar with what we would call fully insured plans. That's your Blue Cross Blue Shield plans out here in Texas anyway. Blue Cross Blue Shield of Texas is your major player, but it's kind of straightforward. You sign up for group health. You have your employees on there. They pay the price. You have a gold, silver, bronze plan that they choose from. Um, there's a single premium payment that the company pays for, and the employees pick whatever plan they want. Pretty simple. The problem is that those tend to be very expensive. So fully insured plans um, are built in such a way that insurance carriers don't lose on you. They're essentially built in a way where if you were to get cancer, they would be able to pay for it and it wouldn't cost them. So they're in the business of making sure that they don't lose out on this deal. They plan for the worst and they pad it. So there are other options that exist to employers. Part of the problem, especially for small employers, is sometimes this is just too costly for them to participate in. They may have all the intentions in the world to want to have insurance for their employees, but it's just too much. It's too expensive. So one of the options I wanted to talk to you about today is something that's called an ICHRA. It's also, we can also in the same line talk about a ICHRA. What these are individual ICHRA accounts, health reimbursement accounts. It's a type of vehicle that you can set up for a company. But in these ICHRAs or ICHRAs, the difference is instead of getting a large company to go ahead as a carrier to back you, the company chooses how much they want to contribute to each employee. So they set a budget. Say you want to contribute $200 or $300 to each employee, you do that. But instead of providing particular insurance carriers that you go through, each employee actually will go out and get their own individual insurance. When they get their own individual insurance, the company pays them back as a reimbursement. So this allows for one, on the employer side, it allows uh, a strict budget. So if you're concerned that you can't contribute um, money to your employees, or you're tired of every single year your rates going up, and you might have started being able to contribute, but as time has gone on, it's actually become too expensive for you to continue to give good benefits to your employees. This ICHRA setup is a way for you to be able to manage that cost, where the cost only goes up if you choose to go up because you've set a particular amount for each person. On the employee side, this also allows greater flexibility for them. Now, you can actually go and get the type of insurance that's best for you. You may not fit into a nice clean box that Blue Cross Blue Shield sets up for you, and that this bronze, silver, gold plan doesn't really work for you. And that there's actually, you need a little bit more flexibility to go get what you need as opposed to doing it through your employer and their group plan. So this just adds greater flexibility to get what you want. So if you're someone who has health issues and needs kind of a top tier plan, you're able to get that. But if you're relatively young and healthy and you hardly ever use your doctor, maybe you want to get not a super great plan because it doesn't cost you that much. So this just allows flexibility with that. It allows you to work with a broker like myself who can help each of your employees figure out what is actually best for them personally. And then you get set up with an account through an ICHRA where you can go ahead and contribute that money, and the money will go ahead and be distributed to your employees on their paychecks. So as a reimbursement. The money that you set aside as an employer is tax free, and the money that the employees pay through payroll would be tax-free for them as well. So it allows you to set up a mutually beneficial arrangement for both the employer and the employees. This doesn't work for everybody, but it meaning that it may not be the best option for everybody, but it is an option nonetheless that you could potentially have. If this is interesting to you, if you want to see if maybe this would be the right fit for you, please reach out to me. I'd love to walk through it with you, kind of get into some of the details of it and see if that's the right fit. It may be the right fit. It may work out great, or we may be able to explore other options. Thank you for your time. Appreciate you guys. Hopefully this was helpful. If you have any questions, please reach out to me. Thank you so much.